Definitely excited to be here today. Let me make sure I got something set on here. Hold tight. I'm just linking up all of the things. Alrighty, here we go. Hi, good to see y'all. All right, give me just a second. I'm getting all of my platforms linked up and getting ready to go on here. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Hi, Hannah. Good to see you. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. Hi, Marie. Good to see y'all. Was anyone able to hop on and hang out with us last night out of curiosity? It was so much fun. Miss Laura Lee was live in here in the studio, so a little different for me. As I said, have a good show. And she did fantastic. It was so good. I know a lot of you were able to tune in and hang out with her, and thank you. Get to know her a little bit. Yeah, did you love it? I know I did. It was kind of fun to sit back and watch, so hopefully you were able to tune in. Hi, Brandon. Good to see you. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. So let me know, as always, where you're tuning in from, what you're doing today, all of the things. If you are new to us here at Pink Zebra, I need to know that as well. I know she did do great, didn't she? I always love it whenever I have brand new people that are in here hanging out with me that have never seen Pink Zebra products before. I'm Beth, and I'm live in here in the PZTV studio every single day. Usually about noon is my time. And then some. Always talking about headache-friendly fragrances. If you are new to us, though, I want to just kind of give you a brief introduction into who we are. I just realized just now that I didn't have my Facebook going on. Hold on just a second. There we are. There we are. It looks like they're coming on in on the Facebook too. I always like to kind of give you like a rundown on who we are, what we do, and all that. Before I get started, I'm new here. I got my first package a few days ago. Wonderful. That's so exciting. What did you get, Emily? That's so fun. Love it. All right. So Pink Zebra, basically, if you are a lover of home fragrance, don't go anywhere. This is the life for you, right? So we're kind of like what I call our one-stop shop for all of your home fragrance needs and more. Love this one. Yeah, we're going to talk about it here in just a second. So any of your spaces in your house, we can fragrance it, and we fragrance it in a manner that is not only safe for your family, but is also safe. Our products are safe for your family and is safe for your furry friends, your furry family members as well, right? So safe for pets, safe for all of the people in your family. That's the Pink Zebra promise, that what you're putting into your environment isn't going to harm them, right? That being said, we have a wide variety of ways that you can actually utilize our home fragrance products. All of our products that we use that are fragrance products are actually made right out here in the warehouse in Sugar Land, Texas. So we have a wide variety of sprinkles. That's the bread and butter of the company. You're going to see those in two different sizes, two different formats. Sprinkles in a carton, which is what I have here in my hand. This is best smell ever, vanilla rose, love it. And then also bags of sprinkles, right? Which, let's see, do I have one of those here? Yeah, I do. It's partially empty, but vanilla cotton. This is a 3.75 ounce bag. We talked about this one yesterday on that Scentfleur show. So much fun. Yes, you'll be addicted. It is a fantastic company, fantastic products, as well as body care line, right? We also have that. One of my personal favorite is the diffuser oil. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about this because I absolutely love it. So if you are a lover of things, liquid fragrance line, this is our version of the liquid fragrance line. So multiple ways to use this. I talk about wall hugs all the time. So if you're a lover of things that diffuse oil, this is for you. Good to be back online today. Good to see you, Sherry. Hi, Holly. Definitely let me know as you're tuning in where you're tuning in from in the comments. I always love to hear from y'all. All right, so diffuser oil, we have room spray. So yesterday, actually a complete odor eliminating line as well, Air Care Plus. So we have a complete room spray lineup as well. So all kinds of ways to fragrance your spaces, and a kitchen line. So I know Laura Lee actually tapped into that yesterday on the live that she did. Our kitchen line is absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so fantastic. I thought I had some of those still. It looks like she might have put them away. So dish soap, multi-purpose cleaner, wipes, the whole rundown of things. We have it here at Pink Zebra. And not only does it work, it smells good. So that's the first concern is like, does it actually work? Yes. and it actually smells good, right? It smells like our products, right? So just making sure that I am not missing out on any comments. Yes, always let us know if you're brand new. We love to hear from you. So hashtag newbie. Hi, Stacy. Good to see you today. Hi, Victoria. Good to see you. Yeah. All right. So I have a couple questions for y'all. So last Tuesday, we had a primetime show launch, the first and the third Tuesday of every single month. Now, I know that a lot of you have received your fragrances from that throwback sip collection that sold out really fast. So I have some questions. What are you using and loving, right? And then have you purchased either one of these products that I have here in front of me? Because this is definitely where it's at. So what I have is I have a simmering light, okay, and a simmer POT, okay? 2 different ways to warm your sprinkles. I think that's Simply Lemon. Oh yeah, Simply Lemon in there, okay? 2 different ways that we have here at Pink Zebra Home. So simmer pot, simmering light, right? One heats with a light bulb that you see right there, and the other one that heats with a hot plate, okay? So it's just personal preference. They both work exactly the same way. You love the root beer float. I love the cherry cola. I know. So many amazing, isn't it? There's so many amazing new fragrances. So I put that, and I'm asking out of curiosity because I put that grapes, I think it was the grape soda pop. I put that in my kitchen and then I went upstairs right before I left my house. I mean, it was maybe burning or melting for 15 minutes and my entire downstairs smelled up because of that grape soda pop. So definitely a fantastic fragrance. Well, these 2 items launched are still live on the website. What I have here in front of me again, this is the Midnight Blooms Simmering Light. Laura Lee spoke on it last night and I just wanted to talk on it a little bit more. Look at how gorgeous that is. So here at Pink Zebra Home, you know, of course, we have 2 different ways to melt your sprinkles. Gorgeous. You're going to have simmering light here. You're going to have your choice of base. So this is the wood grain base, and it's really just personal preference. I don't know which one y'all like better. I mean, I kind of am feeling more of the wood grain. I think I have a white, maybe. Yeah, I might be able to go grab one if anyone wants to see it, but personal preference for me would be this wood grain. And then over here, of course, is the Sweet and Pretty Simmer POT. Fantastic. Yes, it is a big dish. You know what, Tony? That's a great, yeah, because there are 3 scoops of sprinkles in this, and you could hardly even see them in there. See how much room there is? Hi, Stacy. Good to see you today. Great popsicle and grape soda. Ooh, Marie, that sounds fantastic. Absolutely. Can't wait to receive it. Yes. Yes, so many things coming. Yeah. Definitely. All right. Yeah, the light is absolutely beautiful. So again, still live on the website, as well as I do want to call out, I want to call this out. More cartons. Like what? More cartons were loaded up to the site. So in case you missed it, at 10 a.m. we had more cartons drop to the actual site. So that's exciting, right? So if you have missed out, don't wait any longer. There are more cartons added up to the sale. As a matter of fact, I think I saw 3 more that are $18. It is crazy. It's a crazy, awesome sale. So definitely don't sleep on that. If that's something that you've missed out on, go head over there. Lots of really great fragrances. I thought we might take a couple of those and maybe do some blends tomorrow. Just for some fun. So definitely, what's the best diffuser oil to use in the bathroom? That's a great question. What are your go-to fragrances, Donna? What kinds of scents do you love? My suggestion would probably be something that has an air care in it for the bathroom. Maybe I like the cinnamon spice vanilla. Coastal cotton might be kind of nice. Moments of calm. Blue lotus. Okay, blue lotus is great. That would be a good one. Yeah, definitely. Lots of exciting stuff. Mine's not showing any more $18 cartons other than the 4 from yesterday. Oh, okay. I didn't realize then there were 4 yesterday. My apology, Rachel. I thought that they only had 1 on there that was $18. So my apologies on that. I thought that they had added more $18 ones. So my fault. Sorry about that. Island Breeze. Yes. Yes. Those are all be really, really great. Yeah. You guys are so awesome. I love it that, yeah. Oh, Madison said I ordered Scent Flirt February 26th. When will it be shipped? March 25th. So you actually got, unfortunately, you got in just a day or 2 late to get that February box, Miss Madison, but that's coming your way, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on it. As a matter of fact, I have some fun stuff that I'm actually going to sneak. Nothing from that box. Well, one thing that is, but it's not a huge deal if I share it. So we're going to talk about one thing. So definitely don't go anywhere. Hi, Cassie. How are you? Your favorite fragrance is black cherry. Okay. Yeah, that's a good strong one. I actually have some recipes that we're going to do with that today. All right, so I want to start us off with one that is, I'm really excited to blend. All right, so a very, very gorgeous little simmer pot there too. I didn't know if I talked about it much. Definitely, absolutely stunning. If you didn't see this on PZTV, I love this. There's so much detail in that, so very, very exciting. So definitely head on over and look. I think there's so much excitement. I'm going to tell you guys that a little bird talked to me today. A little bird talked to me. Now, I don't want anyone to get too excited because it's not live now, but I want to show you something, okay? I want to show you something that's coming back very, very soon. Very, very soon, okay? Do you guys know what this is? I want to talk about it for a minute, okay? This is Royal Rouge, right? Quite arguably one of the most, I would say probably hands down the fastest selling fragrance in Pink Zebra history, okay? So this beautiful fragrance is an inspired fragrance of the ever so incredible, hey Anne, what's up girl? Baccarat Rouge fragrance that is like uber bougie, right? You know what that word means. You know, you've smelled it before, like fantastic. Like it's not going to be in a carton. So this is my carton from my office. This is because I'm not technically in Club Pink, but let's say I am in part of Club Pink. I'm not, that's for consultants, but I had the inside scoop, right? So this is the one that is from my office. It's going to be available in bags and oil, not today. So nobody say Beth said that. I don't want you guys getting me in trouble. But it's coming back. Okay, so you can say that. It's coming back very, very, very soon. So you're going to stay tuned, okay? There's your leaning in. Lean in. Okay, all right, you getting it? Not today, though. Don't be mad at me when it doesn't stock today. I don't want nobody getting mad at Beth. Don't get mad at Beth. Hashtag that. Okay, so, but I want to talk about it. And I have a recipe that I want to do. And then when it does restock, okay, this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be blending it. So definitely, yes, that's what you want to take away. Nobody's mad at Beth, right? We're all good? Okay. All right. Royal Rouge. Absolutely fantastic. Does anyone have this perfume that is on that is watching right now out of curiosity? It is really high end. Probably one of the most expensive perfumes I think I've ever, I don't own it, but I've ever experienced. It's very, very expensive. Okay, it's good. I'm glad y'all aren't mad. Good. We're all okay, right? We're going to make one of those here in just a second because I'm going to see Megan Maroney tonight. Yes. But before we talk about Megan Maroney, we're going to talk about Royal Rouge because it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was on the fence with whether or not I even wanted to blend this fragrance because it is perfection by itself. But you know how I feel about this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a blend with it because I want to prepare you guys for what's to come. Hi from Puerto Rico. Good to see you. That's so fun. Definitely. All right. We're going to take it and we're going to blend in a little bit of this amber. Cannot go wrong right here, my friends. We're going to blend in a little bit of this amber with it. Just the two. I'm sure somebody that is watching has probably done this. I wanted to do this. So we have notes of warm vanilla, sandalwood, and amber musk. I firmly believe that any amber fragrance probably would complement this, but when you smell it and when you use this fragrance, I had it in my office all day yesterday. It is just so gorgeous. Is amber not available on the site right now? Is it not available at all? Did it sell out? I'm not, you know what? I'm honestly not even, I'm not even 100% sure. You have the perfume, Carla. It smells so good. You have it? Yeah, it smells so, so good. Definitely. All right. So if you have the perfume, you know, definitely speak up. Then you know how fantastic this is because it is about spot on, right? It's perfection by itself. All right. We're going to blend the two of these together, though. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it would be like together to the two of these, right? All right. So what I have is Royal Rouge and then some regular amber. Is amber gone? Amber's available in bags. Thank you for checking, Teresa. So we're going to do equal parts of each of these. fragrances. So amber in a carton, and then of course Royal Rouge is only going to be available in a bag. Now let me tell you this, when it restocks in the oil very, very soon, your girl here is going to be grabbing some of that because I love it. Oh, okay, that's really pretty. I knew, yeah. All right, so I'm calling this one Romantic Dinner. Romantic Dinner. So Royal Rouge is coming very, very soon. This smells really good. I'm excited. It's going to be available in a bag and in an oil. Let me tell you what. Here's your PSA. PSA, okay, from Beth, is don't sleep on it. So I'm going to give you an idea of how awesome this fragrance is. It's sold out in 7, okay, not even 2 full hands. 7 minutes when it's stocked initially on the 1st. 7 minutes, my friends. 7. That's nuts, okay? You can't wait to smell it. Hannah, it is so pretty. So when it launches, you want to buy it immediately because I can't promise you that it's going to last much longer. It should not last longer than 7 minutes, but it's going to go fast, okay? So definitely don't sleep on it, okay? All right, so that's the first blend. Amber is available in bags. Okay, all right, yeah, Amber was one that went really quickly in the cartons too. So, hi Netta, good to see you today. Hi Sherry. It's that great. It is that great. It's perfection by itself, Brandon. Yes, it is. Hi Sandy. Good to see you today. I like this though. I tell you what, I would really, really be excited to see how the two of those melt. I know they're going to burn. That's going to be amazing by together. So Romantic Dinner, that's one blend that I have with Royal Rouge. I don't say this very often, but again, I agree with Brandon. It's such a perfect fragrance by itself, and it is inspired by the perfume. So it's meant to be kind of bougie by itself, like, right? So it's meant to kind of be, by itself. But yes, coming back. Your fingers are ready. I know. No, it won't be in cartons. So it never was available in cartons for everybody. This is was just for Club Pink members. So Club Pink is a program that we have. Where am I going to put this? Here at Pink Zebra Home, where consultants get to experience fragrances before anyone else. So they get a carton of the fragrance that's going to come out the next month. So our consultant base actually got Royal Rouge in February in a carton. So it comes out in a carton. But if you've been thinking about Scent Flirt, look at this. So this actually, I did this yesterday. This came in Scent Flirt. So Scent Flirt members, they got to experience this. I mean, if you're a part of Scent Flirt, then you get to see this fragrance. And we're going to talk about the next month's fragrance that a lot of you are already receiving that are consultants. We're going to talk about that today because I got to blend with it. So definitely don't go nowhere. So this is Royal Rouge. This is a sample. February. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. It is amazing. Hi, Tyler Hanner. So Royal Rouge, yes, fantastic fragrance. It's very, very elevated. It's very bougie. It's all the things, check marks, all the boxes. I love it. All right, my friends, I have an exciting evening. Okay, get ready. So your girl here, this wasn't originally planned. However, I have a child that absolutely is obsessed with Megan Maroney. And if you know Megan Maroney, she's big deal, okay? So tonight, I might be a little tired tomorrow, right? I might have to get a little extra coffee in my system, but tonight I'm going to see Megan Maroney. So I have some Megan Maroney inspired blends for you. So she's a country star. If you've never seen her before, heard her, yeah, I know a lot of us have actually heard her songs. She's fantastic. So I definitely, I've got some of those blends, but I have a question. So that's what we're going to do here in just a second. And then we're going to talk about some, I know, isn't that exciting? All right, let's see here. The layers. Okay, so Tony has some questions about Royal Rouge, Miss Tony. Is that what you're wanting to know? I will totally tell you. Okay, so Royal Rouge, here are your fragrance notes. The front note is saffron spice. Okay, saffron's used in a lot of really upscale perfumes to give you an idea. You saw her with Kenny Chesney. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Saffron spice. Your second note is golden amber. Okay. And then your third fragrance is velvet cedarwood. That is what is in this. And again, this is an inspired fragrance of Baccarat Rouge, Tony. Yeah. So that's what this is. Is that what you were asking about? Yeah. Fantastic. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you today. All right. Let's see. I had to step away. What did I miss? You guys are all right. Would there be any other $18 cartons? You know what, Brittany? I think they told me that they were going to be adding those every single day. Yes. So definitely keep checking back. So they're going to be adding all kinds of exciting stuff to the website every single day. So is that what you were wanting to know? Okay, Royal Rouge, definitely fantastic. Smells so good. It's very, very elevated. And I think the best part about it is that you can have your house smelling just as bougie, right? Because we have pink zebra and that's what we want. All right, so I'm going to give, the first fragrance that I'm going to give you is a blend, my friends. So I'm going to blend up 3 different fragrances for front row energy. No, I don't have front row, but we did get good seats. I'm really excited about it. I would probably lose my mind if I had front row, and I don't know if I could handle that. But I'm going to give you one of the fragrances, actually maybe 2. I think 1 for sure. Pink Pineapple is actually from our Headache Friendly collection, right? Hello, Friends of Fragrance. I love that. That's wonderful. Friends of Fragrance. That's great. That's so fantastic. So Pink Pineapple. Fragrance notes are fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut. We're going to take a little bit of this. We're going to make us some front row energy. So pink pineapple, fresh sweet strawberry. I'm getting crazy. Yep. All right, here we go. I'm great, Cassie. Good to see you. Fresh sweet strawberry, notes of sweet strawberry, sun-kissed breeze, and juicy berry. You know what this smells like? This smells like spot-on strawberry shortcake slash... What was this? The strawberry shortcake dolls that we had. I mean, this is like pure strawberry and fantastic. Can you share a March sneak peek? A March sneak peek. I might have one coming. I think I'm going to have one. Hi, Cassie. Oh, hi, Claudia. That's Claudia. My eyeballs aren't working real well. I'm going to see Megan Maroney, yes, tonight. So we're going to do some Megan Maroney inspired fragrances. Oh, a PZTV sneak peek. Maybe I will do that probably on Monday, maybe Friday. We'll see. Maybe. You never know. Pinktastic, okay, is the 3rd fragrance going into this. So fresh raspberry, creamy floral, and amber. I'm almost thinking, nah, I don't know about that. Okay, this would be good with the regular amber. I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole. Not yet anyways. All right, so we're going to do the three of these. Hi, Danny. Good to see you today. All right. What would you recommend as a replacement for sawdust and leather? Sherry, that's a toughie. That's a tough fragrance because that we don't have any leather fragrances right now in the line, but I have something that you might be excited about. So here in a little bit, I might pull out. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, okay? All right, first fragrance this is Front Row Energy is the name of the blend, okay? Front Row Energy to Megan Macaroni. That's what some people call her, Megan Maroney. And then we're going to pull in some Pink Pineapple. And then we're going to pull in some strawberry. Yeah, my child is losing the mind over this concert. So excited. Definitely one that I think everybody is excited for. So, yeah, Aged Leather is in Carton Craze. Sherry, somebody said over on the Tiki Talk that Aged Leather was actually part of the sale. That would be pretty close. This is really pretty. So Front Row Energy, bright, exciting, definitely uplifting. Pinktastic, Pink Pineapple, and Strawberry. Wonderful. Okay. Definitely just capitalizes on all of the berries that are in this. Bright, exciting, and you're, a little bit flirty maybe. What can I mix with lemon to make it smell stronger? The Simply Lemon isn't strong enough for you, Haley? Is that what you're talking about? Which lemon? New car leather is? Ooh, Sherry, new car leather would be a good one. I would do new car leather probably over aged leather. That would be a good swap out for sure. That's great. Yeah. And you know what you could also do? No blending board today, Miss Amber. Nope. But I should have one on Friday. So definitely stick around for Friday because we have a really big vault show coming Friday. So is that the one you're talking about, Haley? The Simply Lemon? Hello, Alexis. Just placed another order. 3 weeks in a row. You're obsessed. Austin, what did you order? That's so exciting. Fun fact too, you order today, you have a good chance of these bags. these are going to you guys because I like you, right? That's how this works. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? Funny enough, I'm going to pull out some Simply Lemon if that might be what you're talking about. We're going to blend it next. How about that? So I'm going to pull, if you're talking about Simply Lemon, I'm actually going to pull it out here in just a second and do a blend with it. I've never had anyone tell me, though, to be honest with you, that they don't think lemon is strong. Simply Lemon, Simply Lemon, I believe, is probably one of the strongest fragrances that we have. So I'm interested that you're not smelling it. Did you order it in a carton or did you order it in a bag? Just out of curiosity. I'm really shocked that you can't smell it because it's so strong to me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You love you some Simply Lemon. I know. I think it is too. Miss Haley, how did you get it? Did you get it in a carton or a bag? I'm going to give you a blend though. So this next one that I am calling Backstage Drink. Okay. Backstage Drink. Let's see here. Alrighty. So let's see. You want a bag? Yeah, absolutely. All right. So I have 3 different fragrances here in front of me. So what I have here is Simply Lemon. Okay. I'll make sure everyone can kind of see. So Simply Lemon, right? All right. And then we're going to take and we're going to do a little bit of this pink pineapple. Okay. And then third fragrance is this agave melon. This Backstage Drink, I honestly think you have the bag and it's strong. Yeah. Get Gardenia Zest. Okay, that's a great suggestion. It came in a bag. Oh, for your scent flirt. Okay. Haley, you know what? I'll tell you what. Let me do a little bit. Pink, you know what? Pink Lemon Pop is an excellent suggestion. Somebody over on the site, I think it says Ann Jeanette, suggested Pink Lemon Pop. I don't know. Hi, Bev. Good to see you. If Pink Lemon Pop, though, is available still is the only catch. So I want to speak for this for a second because anytime anyone tells me, I can't smell fragrance or, or whatever the case is, sometimes there are certain fragrances that you may or may not be able to smell, and not because they're made from pink zebra, but because of your nose. Okay. So that is a real thing. However, that being set aside, I want to know if how big is your room? Okay. Because, fun fact, right? Pink zebra tests in a 20 by 20 foot space. So in order for a fragrance to even hit the sales floor, it has to pass like multiple criteria. In addition to that, it depends on the size of room that you're putting it in. But Simply Lemon is actually known to be one of the strongest fragrances that we've ever had. So I'm interested. That is interesting to me that you cannot smell it. So, and a coffee scent in the warmer. Yeah, definitely. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. So new fragrances, Miss Brittany. We don't have brand new fragrances. The fragrances that you're seeing in the carton sale, we don't put brand new ones in there. Like, unless you're talking about just new to the sale today. There might be a chance that they might have sold out because they went live at 10. There's a very good chance of that. You love being a tester, Sandy. I'm sure we love it that you are. All right, so we're gonna take and we're gonna pair up this Simply Lemon with a little bit of pink pineapple. So I just did 2 scoops of pink pineapple, 2 scoops of agave melon. I want you to try this if you have the means to do so. So if you are a member of Scent Flirt, the only fragrance that you would need to add to cart would be this agave melon. So here in front of me, I have and that's a great, yes, Mom of Both is giving you a great suggestion on the TikTok. She said, be sure that you're using a pink zebra warmer. Absolutely. Okay, Simply Lemon, agave melon, pink pineapple. This is the blend, and I'm calling this one Backstage Drink. Backstage Drink. Fantastic. Okay, I want to try this. Also try it maybe because you've got Scent Flirt, maybe try just the Simply Lemon and the pink pineapple together and see what that happens. If that does help it. My guess is it probably will. But I've never had anyone tell me they can't smell Simply Lemon. I feel like it is so strong. Yeah. And Black Cherry is another very strong one. Black Cherry is probably one of I would say, hands down, one of the absolute strongest fragrances that we've ever had. Yes, depending on the room. Yep. Yep. You might need two. So our testers are actually pink sapphires. So top sellers that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, you have to apply to become one of those. And it's kind of a big honor actually. So Backstage Drink, fantastic fragrance. That is for Megan Maroney. All right, I'm going to give you guys Tennessee Orange Crush, okay? Because one of her songs is Tennessee Orange. I'm wearing Tennessee Orange for him. Does anyone know what that is? It's a good one. All right, I'm going to omit the agave melon for this one, and we're just going to switch it up a little bit and pull in some Mango Madness. It's right over here, okay? So Tennessee Orange, right? One of my favorite songs that she sings. Mango Madness is the third fragrance. I just replaced the agave melon, so we're going to do a blend with that. So this is called Tennessee Orange Crush. Right? Isn't that fun? Go Bulls. Yeah, lots of fun stuff today. Let's see. How do you become... All right, making sure yes, definitely use a Pink Zebra warmer. Thank you. Hi, Kiki. Thank you. Definitely. I love it when you guys are commenting back to me. Definitely. It's always fun. All right, so we're going to do mango, a little bit of mango, some Mango Madness. We'll pull in a little bit of this pink pineapple. And then I'm going to pull in a little bit of the Simply Lemon. If what I just gave you didn't float your boat as far as like bringing that lemon out, maybe try this mango with it and see. Did you do a Georgia blend for her? So I did not. So the next one I have is Am I Okay? And then of course I have Cowgirl Boots. How do you not have Cowgirl Boots? So I have I didn't do one of those. I should have done one. Ugh. Okay, I love that one a lot. Tennessee Orange Crush. This is perfect. So for those of you saying you're struggling a little bit to smell lemon over on the Book of Faces, I want you to try this. I would be shocked if you didn't smell this. Mango Madness, Pink Pineapple, and Simply Lemon. This is really nice. I wanted to pair up the mango with the pink pineapple because, again, both of those fragrances have the mango in them. Obviously, Mango Madness. But to give it kind of to pull out, the mango to definitely, and then, of course, the lemon. So very, very pretty. Lemon, that is spot on lemon. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. I mean, notes are Meyer Lemon, Sparkling Citrus, and Clean Burst. So very, very, it's good and strong. I love that. All right, so there you have it. Tennessee Orange Crush. Okay, so I'm all about the country music drama, right? Because Mr. Riley Green also came to Houston. And rumor has it that one of these songs that she has sang had to do with Mr. Riley Green. I don't know. I don't know if anyone watches. But that's the rumor has it on the street, is that she and Riley Green, I don't know. So I really was sad about not getting able to see him, but you can't do it all, right? Let's see here. Haley, we are happy to answer all of those questions. If you have some questions that are related to being a consultant, reach out to customer service or one of your uplines and see if they can help you. But typically, yes, Pink Zebra Home is the answer. All right, let's see here. Mango Madness, Pink Pineapple, yeah, and Simply Lemon. That was a killer one. I love this pink pineapple, I'm telling you right now. That is like the smell of summer. All right, here we have it. Am I Okay? I think this was the song. I don't know about y'all, but I think this was the song dedicated to Riley. But yeah, my heart still hurts because I didn't get to see Riley Green. I wanted to go see Riley Green. I also wanted to see Chris Stapleton. I'm not going to make it to Chris, but I'm going to Megan tonight, and then I'm also going to see Kojo. And I saw Dwight Yoakam. Still has it, I'm telling you. For $69, the guy has it. He does. Pretty fun. Let's see here. Making sure. Oh my gosh, I would love to see Christy. Me too. And he's coming. I know. We just had so much going on, and it's a challenge whenever they have it during the week here, because it's like, the concerts typically don't start until about 7-ish. And so then, you've also got, my kid is in school, and then I've got to work, so it's like later nights, it's not really unless I want to take off, but I didn't do that. So yeah, they were all during the week. Cody Johnson is actually on a Sunday. So, but here we are. We're doing it again. All right. So for this one, this is Am I Okay? Let's see. You saw Chris 6 years ago. Oh, I would absolutely love to see him. I would love to see him, definitely. So Cody, yes, I know. I'm excited about Cody Johnson, though. That's definitely a big deal, too. So, and I was excited about Dwight, actually. I mean, that's a legend, right? Definitely a legend. So, all right, so we're going in to make Am I Okay? I'm really excited to do this one. So I have 3 fragrances that make up this. Vanilla Teas. Did y'all love that? Did you love that fragrance? This was a part of Scent Flirt. Right? Scent Flirt members, if you are not a part of Scent Flirt, man, do you need to be? This is a must, must, must. Vanilla Teas, notes of sweet vanilla, fantastic fragrance. Definitely fantastic. So let's see, the scents that are in the carton are the same as yesterday. Okay, all right. Love Vanilla Teas. Yes, me too. Me too. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. All right, you know what this is doing? Okay, so Vanilla Teas, I want to read you your fragrance notes again, and I'll tell you what I'm picking up. So it's so interesting to me. So the second fragrance, though, on this is Pear, and it is really meshing really pretty with this melon fragrance, this agave melon. It's absolutely fantastic. So here, your agave melon has notes of lemon, grapefruit, watery marine, sweet melon, and peach. I'm picking up a lot of melon, but the melon and the pear together. And then you have the fruit of the pink pineapple. Friends, this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, you'll love the whole show. Oh, Pam, thank you so much. So is Vanilla Teas coming back in cartons? Do y'all like blend bashes? Do y'all like blend bashes? What if I told you that you might be able to get it in blend bash? Really soon, like Tuesday. What do you think? What if I told you that? How about that? How about that for a sneak peek for Tuesday? I wasn't planning on that. How about that? What about that? Just saying. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. What if I told you that you probably could get it in a blend bash on Tuesday in a carton? Stay tuned Tuesday. Yeah, I'm letting the secrets out. Love blend bashes. All right, this is fantastic. Am I okay? Vanilla Teas, pink pineapple, and agave melon. I love this bag. Okay, what's a blend bash? That's a great question. So blend bash is it's 8 cartons wrapped up in a big package, Miss Jamie. So it's 8 full cartons just like this. Okay. It does come with a diffuser oil. It also comes with 30 blending bags, and they're always themed. So the one that is going down on Tuesday, is going to have this carton here that you guys are asking about. And that is a huge secret that sorry, Pink Zebra, that I just let out of the bag. I wasn't planning on it, but if you want to get in on it, you might want to just be ready. Just saying. All right, am I okay? I think I just did. I think I just let out a big secret. All right, we're going to move on and not talk about that anymore. I'm going to give you guys Cowgirl Boots. I'm really excited about this next one. So Summer Romance, let's talk about it. Summer Romance is one of those fragrances that's absolutely stunning. Vanilla Teas, yes ma'am. It's fantastic, right? So fragrance notes, a lot of amber. It's just a very, very gorgeous fragrance. So we're going to do a blend with this one. Okay. And I'm going to blend it in with some Vanilla Rose. Get ready for this. This is going to knock your socks off. Vanilla Rose. And then we're pulling in some amber for this one. So this is an all amber based recipe. Very similar, kind of a similar technique that I did with the Royal Rouge when I did that a little bit ago with the amber, except for this is going to have just a little bit more floral. Vanilla Rose is my ultimate favorite of ever. Love it so much. Vanilla Blossoms, Sugared Rose Bloom, and Amber. Okay. And then we're going to pull in some amber for this one. Amber is my favorite fragrance note. This is actually, the scent name is amber, so it's not straight amber. You're never actually going to get straight amber, okay, of a fragrance. Most of the time, it's always going to be blended with something to create that fragrance note. Your fragrance notes in amber our warm vanilla, sandalwood, and amber musk, and this is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to take and do a blend of the 3 of these, and this is called Cowgirl Boots, because I'm putting them on tonight to go see me some Megan Maroney. Let's see here. You're ready? Oh, I don't know about that, Amy. They didn't tell me that too much. Any chance that we no flannel blanket, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe that would be more of a fall thing, Miss Beth. Definitely. Thank you, Kara. Good to see you today. How y'all doing? I'm letting secrets out of the bag, man. I wasn't planning on doing that. That's a big one. That's a week away, man. I'm telling you. All right. Something else that you want to be prepared for as well, that I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on. So Thursday, we have the vault show, right? The vault show is going down. So it will actually be, you will be live with Laura Lee at noon on Thursday. And then I am going to be on in the evening on Thursday for the vault show. So definitely, so 2 shows on Thursday, right? We're going to be coming out. We're going to be talking about it a lot, right? So definitely don't wait for that. I did forget too, and I just remembered, I was supposed to talk to you guys about something extra cool today. We are really, really, really close to an awesome milestone on the TikTok platform. All right, so really close. What I was told is that we have until, I believe, the 12th. We were hoping to hit that really big goal of 25 followers. So if you are not following us on that platform, give us a follow. Help us, scratch our back, so to speak, get to that milestone. Okay? FYI. So definitely give us a follow. And I forgot to mention that. I am sorry. Cowgirl Boots. I was excited to talk to you guys about Megan Maroney. I can't help it. So definitely give it. Thank you, Christy. Good to see you today. All right. Yep. Going to see Megan. All right. We're going to make Cowgirl Boots. Here we go. So this is Summer Romance. 2 scoops of that. 2 scoops of amber. And then 2 scoops of vanilla rose. So back to the vault show. 2 vault shows. 12 p.m., 6 p.m. Yes. And in addition to that, you're also going to see more of that coming on PZTV. So PZTV is also going to piggyback off of that as well, right? 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So be prepared for that. That is absolutely incredible. I'm going to keep this one. You guys don't want this one, do you? I love this so much. It has all of the fragrances in it. I feel like I've blended this before. One of y'all would know this. Okay, I'm almost positive I've done something very, very close to this before. If not, have I done this and then named it something else? I have a tendency to do that occasionally. That's when you know that I really, really, really love, I'm passionate about the fragrance, is when I make it again and I name it something different. Then that's when you know that it's really serious. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm obsessed. Cowgirl Boots. This is so pretty. Welcome on in. I did it for Dwight. You know what? I think I did do Cowgirl Boots. Yes. Yes. I think you probably are right. You probably are right. Yes, absolutely fantastic. If you are new, I want to welcome you on in. I'm Beth Hanner. We are here today talking about blends. Hi, Andy. What's up, girl? I'm going to see Miss Megan tonight, Miss Megan Maroney, at the rodeo. And so you're guilty of that too. You know what? I know. Okay, well, it's that good, right? You could call it whatever you want to call it. It's just fantastic. Vanilla Rose, Summer Romance, and Amber, definitely a must make. Super excited to be doing that. So we're doing some blends inspired by that. But I'm going to talk to you guys about something. Speaking of inspired fragrances, I want to pull something out. Okay, this is really good. So you guys know I love amber. Okay. All right, we're going to talk about it. Right. So we're going to talk. This fragrance that I have here for this next one. This is called Amber Cream. All right. So we're going to pull out some amber and oak for this one. Hi. How are you? Amber and oak. Fantastic. Just made another. Okay, good. I called it barrel racing. Okay. So see, I did love it then. I didn't remember that. Isn't that funny that I made it twice? I make so many recipes for y'all that I just forgot. Well, you know it's good then. Amber and oak. Okay, sweet tobacco, night blooming jasmine, and vanilla amber. So you could probably buy this on Thursday if you come to the vault show. Ah! That's exciting. Who likes this one? Okay, so you're going to be able to buy that. All right, so we're excited about that. We are. Okay. Yes, please. All right, so that is some amber and oak, and then some regular amber. And then we're going to pull in, this is the Paisley Pick amber and oak. Amber and oak. It's fantastic. Amber and oak. All right, and I want to talk about this for a second. Yes, so this is coming to a vault near you Thursday. You're going to be able to purchase it, and it's absolutely fantastic. Fantastic fragrance. Okay, enough of that. So this that I have in my hand, I definitely wanted to talk about this because this is the Paisley Pick that a lot of our consultants are actually getting their hands on. But the reason I wanted to talk to y'all about it is we had an inspired fragrance for the month of March, right? So if you're familiar with the Baccarat Rouge fragrance, remember, yeah, amber and oak is fantastic. This is inspired by Baccarat Rouge, right? The Royal Rouge. I want to talk about what's coming down the pipeline because it's another inspired fragrance, okay? Which means you're not going to want to sleep on it. So when it launches April 1st, you're going to want to buy it. All right, so this is Dolce Vanilla Cream, and consultants have been receiving their Club Pink already, right? Why is this so fantastic? This is inspired by the ever so incredible EOS Vanilla Cashmere fragrance. It's a lotion that you can buy, so it's inspired by that fragrance. It is probably one of the most popular fragrances, from what I've been told, that there is in over-the-counter. Basically, it's not a bougie fragrance, but it's fantastic. This, I smelled it for the very first time. When I smelled it, it is absolutely wonderful. So we're going to make a blend with it. This is mine, okay? So let me tell you a little bit about it. So Dolce Vanilla Cream has notes of whipped vanilla, cashmere caramel, and amber. Oh, okay. This is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes. It is so pretty. And as a matter of fact, it might be good to blend in a little bit of it with some Royal Rouge. We're not going to do that today. We're going to take it, though, and we're going to make a perfume fragrance, again, inspired by the EOS lotion Vanilla Cashmere, or Cashmere Vanilla. I can't remember that. Make it so we can all purchase it when it drops. Yes, absolutely. All right. So we're going to make a blend with the three of these. I'm calling this one Amber Cream. You're going to blend it with me right now. All right. It's amber and oak, straight amber, and then this Dolce Vanilla Cream. We're going to see what happens. So amber and oak. I know, Sherry, this was one of your favorites, so you got to be excited that that's making a return. And then we're going to go in with a couple scoops of amber. Okay, let me stop and back up just a second. When we talk about the vault shows, because I feel like it never fails, I never want anyone mad at me over the vault. There's no reason to be mad at me, because vault is always Boss Supplies last. That's why I like to tell you guys things ahead of time. Just saying. Don't be late to the vault show. All right, so there are two. You know it's not me. Absolutely. There are two vault shows, okay? There's a 12 p.m. and then there's a 6 p.m., right? I'm doing the 6 p.m. I'll be here for the 12 p.m., but you don't want to wait to shop, okay? Take it from me. PSA, don't wait to shop, because what happens? Stuff sells out. And I want you to get in on the goods. All right. So I'm going to give you a moment of truth. This is good. We're going to go in lighter with the amber and oak. Sherry, I don't know what you think, girl. I think it smells really nice. But I think it's a 2 scoop of amber and oak. Let me know what you think. That amber and oak is so pretty, but I think that it might be a little too strong in this. New thing at 6 p.m. Yes. So we actually tried it for the last vault show. So we're going to be going live a lot more often. So we will be live at Vanilla Cashmere is fantastic. Yes, it is good. Okay, I think that's perfection right there. That smells really, really nice. I like that a lot. Curious what you think, Miss Sherry. I would go a little lighter, though, with the amber and oak. FYI, when you blend, you're the creator of your own masterpiece. Exactly like I just did. It is a little strong. But this, inside the 3 of these, it's absolutely complementing the other 2. I think it's just a little bit, yep. Yeah, it needs to be just toned down just a little bit. So the vault show, yeah, we're having 2. I will be on again, and that's going to be the case going forward. So 6 p.m. I will be on the 6 p.m. show at for the vault. Okay, and the first show is at 12 p.m. as normal. Okay, yeah, that I like that though. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. So that's amber cream. So that'll be the case going forward. You will always have me at nighttime for the vault, and then you're gonna have Miss Laura Lee. She's taken over for me at noon for the vault show. So how about that? Isn't that exciting? I think it is. It's gonna be fun. Yes, it is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, very, very nice. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing that a lot. So you're going to be, you'll definitely want to make sure that you're following us across all social media channels, because we'll be letting you know, like when we'll be live and then some. Just another way to basically get out. It is exciting. Thank you for that. I love that support. It's just another way for us to get our incredible products out, get the word out, right? And then just more chances for you guys to tune in and learn and, and get to experience the products right alongside of us. Laura Lee's absolutely fantastic. She's adorable. And she is learning to go live, and I kind of love it. It's kind of fun. So definitely lots of good stuff. So she'll be live at 12 p.m. Central. I'll be live at 6 p.m. Central. And then Club Pink is awesome. I know. All right, I want to talk, so I'm actually going to give you another lemon fragrance. So for this next blend, I'm going to give you, somebody was talking about lemon. Yeah, there's no rules. Absolutely, Tony. Laundry Fresh is what I'm going to pull in for this blend. Let me see here. Where did I put it? Laundry Fresh. All right, and then I'm going to pull in some Stonewash Denim. All right, but I want to take a second, and I want to talk about Laundry Fresh, all right? If I want to see if there's anyone that is tuned in that is sensitive to fragrance. If I'm speaking to you right now, what I mean by sensitivities, if you have migraines, if you have asthma, if fragrances just overall are suffocating to you, if you don't like anything overpowering, if you don't like anything at all, if that speaks to you, or if you, yes, asthma, just sensitivities when it comes to fragrances, let me know in the comments if that is you. Okay, Pink Zebra has definitely gone out and created a complete list of those fragrances that we consider safe fragrances that will not. Kara, absolutely. Okay, speak to me, Kara. Kara's on the TikTok platform, one of our rock star consultants. I love that. I would love to hear more. Pink Zebra has a complete list of fragrances, though, that are for you, right? That have been proven to not cause headaches. And so I think that if that's you, if you fall into that category, or if you have sensitivities, definitely take a look at that list. If you're over there shopping on the site, you can actually filter out, and you'll be able to see all those fragrances, and then all the different formats that tell you, okay, if I use this fragrance in this format, it's deemed as headache friendly, or we also say safe scents. Safe scents, that's very important, right? Laundry Fresh is part of that. I'm going to be doing a lot more over the course of asthma, allergies. That's me too. Allergies, horrible allergies. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this. And we've been talking actually since the beginning, actually in the fall, we started talking about it. But just so I can actually speak to those of us that struggle, right? I'm a prime example of this category of people. So this is Laundry Fresh. This is a headache-friendly fragrance. Notes are fresh breeze, mineral springs, and clean florals. I struggled with allergies my whole entire life until I tried Pink Zebra. This is Simply Lemon here. Okay, so the two fragrances I have, Laundry Fresh, Simply Lemon, and then Stonewash Denim. We're gonna make Let's Laundry. When we lived in Illinois, actually, it's funny because I moved to Texas and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't have any allergies here in Texas. I was like, I'm going to be great, right? I moved from Illinois because Illinois, I had 11 types of grasses. I know that a lot of you can relate to this. 11 types of grasses, ragweed, burrweed, pollen, the whole gamut, right? I even have food allergies. Those remain. But when we moved here to Texas, I thought, okay, I don't have any allergies anymore until I lived here for a year. And then it's like all of a sudden, hello, oak trees, all of the things. What though has not changed is I've been using this product for 13 years and I'm able to use it safely without having a reaction, right? And so that's definitely a big deal for those of us that struggle in that area. It's a big deal. I will say that I do struggle a little bit with some, it's not Pink Zebra products, but some scents. Scents like cinnamon do trigger me. So I do have to be careful a little bit with that. But for the most part, Pink Zebra is definitely a game changer for me in multiple areas. They say in Texas, it's not if you get allergies, it's when. Oh my goodness, I know. It's these gosh darn oak trees down here. They're just insane. We were out on Saturday, speaking of allergies, and I know a lot of you, this relates. We were out on Saturday and my girlfriend, we were out of the rodeo, we're outside. She said to me, she looked at me, we were out to dinner and she goes, your eyes are on fire. Like they're red. And I said, it's my allergies. I'm like, that's exactly what it is. Like, it's because we've been out all day long. And so, I mean, it's definitely knowing that I could use this though, huge, right? So we're going to make a blend with the 3 of these. I've got Simply Lemon. I've got some Laundry Fresh and then some Stone Washed Denim. Okay. So this I'm calling Let's Laundry. White Fog. Hannah, off the top of my head, any of the 3 besides the lemon. Laundry Fresh would be pretty with White Fog. Some Stone Washed Denim would be nice with White Fog. Anyone else have some anything suggestion wise to mix with White Fog? Some scents catch me. Yeah, and I think that's fair, right? It's fair to say, okay, well, I have this certain reaction to some fragrances don't. That's normal, but not being able to use any fragrance, that is not normal. So Pink Zebra has you covered in that area. So what I would encourage you to do, if you've not tried our stuff before, well, actually the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is if you're a brand new customer, we have a sample program I want you to tap into. So if you go to the actual site, you can request a sample and that will be a headache friendly sample. You have to be brand new. Okay. I believe the sample that they are sending right now is Moment of Calm, which is another inspired fragrance. It's one of the best smelling fragrances ever. That you would be able to try. It comes in a sample size just like this. Again, you have to be a brand new customer. If you've ordered before, you won't be able to do it. This right here is what it looks like. Okay. So this is a 3-ounce sample that you'll be able to try. Okay. So fun stuff. You would like to try what? Blue Lotus? Yeah, Blue Lotus would be okay with it. That's a great suggestion too. Never thought about that. You're welcome. Yeah. Royal Rouge mixed with White Fog. How about that? Okay, Hannah. That's fun too. Sunday Morning is beautiful with White Fog, Miss Kara said. And I believe Sunday Morning is in the sale too, isn't it? This is really nice. Let's Laundry. Very, very pretty. Yes, definitely. I use Laundry Fresh and mix it with Black Cherry. Yeah, that's probably really good and strong too. Yes. Okay, see? Lots of ideas. Yes, absolutely. Good stuff. All right. What questions do y'all have? Any questions for me? Any questions about our amazing products? I do have some more I want to show you here before we hop off. Who has not taken advantage of Scent Flirt yet? I'm curious. Anyone in here brand new, not know what I'm talking about? You know I'm going to talk about it, okay? So Scent Flirt is our monthly subscription program that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, where you get exclusive shipped to you every single month. And it comes, how many scoops? 3, Kayla. Great question. Kayla just asked, sorry, I got distracted by that awesome question. Kayla just asked how much wax to use for her warmer. You want to use 3 scoops for your warmer, and that is at minimum, okay? Scent Flirt comes in a box like this, okay? It's cute, it's pink, it's exciting. Comes to your doorstep every single month, just like this, okay? What's inside that box? All kinds of exciting stuff. So it is anything from, you're always going to get home fragrance products, right? Sometimes you get lotion sprays, sometimes you get room sprays, sometimes you get wipes, sometimes you get all different kinds of things. You never know because it's already curated ahead of time, right? So it's just exciting. It's the best deal ever. If you love everything home fragrance and you love Pink Zebra products, I'm going to ask you right now to ask yourself, why have I not heard of this? Okay? Do it. Great deal, right? Once you've been a part of Scent Flirt for 6 months, okay, you're going to get a 5% discount on all fragrance products. Okay. So if I do and I join Scent Flirt today and do a 6-month subscription, I'm going to get instantly lock in that 5% discount. Fun part about Scent Flirt too is that you also have access to exclusive shopping. So you can buy things that other people cannot buy, right? Being a part of it. It's always like, I call it the cool kids club, okay? Because it's all kinds of exciting stuff wrapped up in that little box. You never know what you're going to get. Just it's super awesome. When you do a 6-month subscription right now, my friends, you're going to get this beautiful Simmer POT for free. This is stunning. Who has this? Who's received it? Your favorite part of Pink Zebra? Mine too. It is so good. This is the Pink Waves Simmer POT. So this is glass right here on the outside. You got a nice deep dish for your wax, right? This is going to light up. Okay, so this is an LED Simmer POT. This actually lights up. So when I turn it on, it is gorgeous, Kara. Yeah, you have a switch here on the back, okay? And then you just place your order. That's exciting. So this is available. I want to say it's always while supplies last, but if you do a 6-month Scent Flirt, you're going to get this Simmer pot for free. It's a no-brainer, right? And it's a great deal. Pink Zebra lovers everywhere are all Scent Flirt people, right? And then you also, so once you lock that in, best part about that is then you can immediately use that discount on things like the Belt Show that's on Thursday, or whatever or the Carton Craze, or whatever it is that you want to shop with. It's gorgeous. Don't sleep on this. Prettiest Simmer pot. Now you can see it's all light up. It's lighting up. Hopefully you can see it. It might be kind of hard to see because it is really bright in here, but it does glow. You can see, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just fantastic. It is one of the prettiest ones that we've ever seen. Dolce Vanilla Cream, that'll launch on April 1st. I just kind of gave you guys a heads up on that. Now it's a little bit easier to see, but you always want to put the LED Simmer pots in a room that has that is darker. So I actually have the I think it's the tan art glass LED Simmer pot, and I have that in my front room of my house because it's dark. And, you know, it just lights it up in there. So that's for free. You get it. So all of the things. All right, my friends. So here's what we're going to do. So tomorrow we're going to be live again, right? We're going to be live at 12 p.m. Central and then also at 5 p.m. So Miss Laura Lee is going to be coming out to hang out with you in the evening if you choose to come back. I will be live at 12 p.m. So, and we're going to be doing more blends and all of the things. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. We're also going to be talking about this incredible vault show. A little bit of a change, like I said, we're only adding in more, which is absolutely fantastic. That's what we want. So we will be live at 12 p.m. and at 6 p.m. Don't miss out. It's definitely going to be fun. Let me make sure that I'm not forgetting to tell you anything else. Lots of stuff coming down the pipeline. Megan Maroney for me tonight. I'm excited. You're going to hear about it tomorrow. You know you will. All right. So I'm going to hop off of here. I want to tell you guys, thank you for being the very best part of my day. I appreciate you so much. I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central. Don't be late because you know I'm going to share things. You know I got a big mouth. You know I'm going to share what's coming a little bit, like Amber and Oak. Oh, thank you, Jen. I'm so excited. Stay tuned. Megan Macaroni. Here I come, right? Megan Macaroni.